right, guys, we got James's truck here. Tanner must have got hit with a little Friday syndrome. It's not vacuuming good enough. We got to vacuum this more. It was Friday at like 5:30 and he was vacuuming it. We're taking the snowplow stuff out. There is a mess of stuff under here. I mean, let me pull this light out of here. It's got the snowplow out, but now we've got this pyrometer, which I'm not sure, I've never seen that one before. It's up there. Yeah, it's behind the wires. The remote start wire, it's a mess under here. Big old cable zip tied up. The backup camera had a harness. That's freaking awesome. I chased it all the way down. They had this long of a cable in it going to a plug. That's so awesome. And then wait till you see the one that actually is. This is the one that it plugs into. So you could have, you could put a backup camera at your neighbor's house if you wanted to. That'd be freaking. So I'm gonna get all this just tidied back up, clean it all up. I don't like having it dirty when we get done. So right now is the time to go through and clean it up, make it so that we don't have to work later. And then we moved everything around. We're gonna get the power washer out, and I'm gonna knock these down a little bit. These connections and all these harnesses, and I disconnected them. I sprayed them with WD-40 and then went ahead and disconnected them. And then I'm gonna put them back together right there, just a little, just enough so that the pins are covered. That way I can get the housing, because look how dirty it is under it. I said in that last one that I could have left it together to clean it, and I would have done that if it wouldn't have came apart, but I got them apart. And it helps to just spray the entire area with WD-40. Just spray it all, cake the harnesses down, and we're gonna wash it off now. Just a lot of this grime and stuff, this stuff right here. See, that's power wash, and power wash might not even get it off, but we just go around and maybe has to stay with it, but a lot of this box and all there's just crap everywhere, isn't it? Yeah, we're gonna wash that. I wanna clean that before we even raise the cab up. And I'm gonna hit that Hydro Boost. Okay, I'm gonna hit it real lightly. Actually, I might just wire brush it. I'm not even sure yet. Because, yeah, we don't want to get another power steering debacle. But we got a harness. We got push pin missing. It's stuff like that I see on. This was already studded, so on the side of something already being studded, you also have the cleanup, because I'll say it, not everybody does what we do. And, from what I'm seeing, actually, nobody does what we do, so, that's close enough. Look at the alternator. Oh, that old crusty bastard. Now, we're gonna clean on it a little bit, but history has shown when the engine is all put together and it doesn't look all rat's nested like this, and then you have that nasty freaking alternator. I really have sold a lot of alternators just because of their dirty, but those days don't apply now. We clean on them and blow them all out. We'll blow them out first and then do light, like toothbrush scrape on it with a steel toothbrush, just run around it and just try to knock that chalkiness off of it, and then blow it out again. It's real finicky because, we can at least, you could argue that things run cooler when they're clean, right? Heat can dissipate off. There's a reason. Well, there's probably more reasons, but the housing's aluminum. It dissipates heat really well. AC, we went and plugged it all, and we pulled quite a bit of water through the heater core. I don't know that we're done with it yet. I might want to. Heater cores are concerning because they're way back in the dash, and cleaning them out, kind of like the radiator. Once they're dirty, man, it's a pain in the butt to get it out. We'll see what we can do. But right now we've got, everything is disassembled and we're tidying up before the cab actually does go up, because when I think of it right now, I'm not seeing it as hurry up and get the cab up. I'm seeing all the crap that we're gonna have to do when the cab goes down. So right now is the time when we don't have 50 million parts all over the place and everything's not taken apart or just freshly put back together, and we're kind of wanting to focus on the engine. I don't want to spend any time messing with the cab. So even if it costs us time, I mean, it costs us a lot of time actually, but when it all gets done, it'll flow a lot smoother if we just take this extra time right now. De-snowplow the truck. We're taking the snowplow completely off the truck. It will not be on it when it's done, so we already got the wires out. I still got to tidy these up because I just cut them while we was taking the harness out. These are the jumpers for the lights for the snowplow, but it will go back to factory. The EGT had pins on it, so I have to just leave it with the engine, and I'll put this back on and wrap it around the engine, and then when we drop it down, I'll run it back in and hook it back up. Right now it's clean time though, that's all it is. It's just clean time. You know, little stuff like the top of that PCM connector, you know, lightly mist over it, and then we'll set the harness back on it and then hit it a little bit harder. But power washer will damage wires and wire loom. It will damage all that stuff. What else we got? A little more snowplow plugs. All right, so we're gonna pull this. We're gonna take the grommet with it, but we found the backup wire. Go ahead, pull it. And it's got the plug on the end, so we gotta be careful. Right there, we're gonna leave this other backup wire here until the end of the job, because I'll hook that up and then tidy it, get it cleaned up. I got a couple more wires to do under here. All right, it don't look like much, but it's up. It's a mess. Goodness gracious. I don't know a lot about the remote start and all that stuff that's on there. There's all kinds of crap. All right, so this right here, I'm not sure I hope that's knots. Okay, that's strobe lights. Okay, it's strobe lights. We're gonna take the strobe light out.
Yeah, they were the headlights.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to tear that out, get the wires going. All right, so maybe we should try to leave that. We do have strobes inside the tail light. You see that little black thing right there? So there's strobes in the tail lights, the headlights. There might even be some in the back window. No. But the way they did it is freaking ridiculously janky as hell. Look what they did. They ran it down, drilled holes. Oh, it looks like they tried to put a grommet in there, maybe. Just ran it down, it's all draped down. I saw that line from a long time ago. So it's looking like we might just get rid of them. Take them off the truck, be done with it. I don't know, Julie, you might call and see. Call and find out real quick before I go.
He said the headlights were all messed up. He was getting new headlights anyways.
Well, yeah, but this is a strobe. I guess so, yeah, get rid of it. We don't need this crap on here. Even though strobe lights are pretty cool though, that cap mount. For like if you're on the road or something and you pull up on an accident or anything like that, to be able to turn them on. This is wired absolutely horribly. Like I think you'd have a better job if we didn't try to salvage this, and if you really wanted strobe lights, I think they're like $2,500 installed, I think. And if you want them, then they'll actually run them, and one of our tow truck guys has a place local that does that. That'll hook them all up. Yeah, so all right, Julie's taking them out, so I guess we're getting rid of it. Well, at least that thing came undone pretty easy. Look, I didn't even turn the radio on. It's got JL audio in that thing. Holy crap. I didn't even turn it on. I didn't even listen to it. Bummer. So we got some of it tidied up, got all of those extra wires out. Trim panels are all cleaned up. We're gonna final clean everything right before we put it together, because some of these didn't get all the way done, like in there. We need to clean that up. We're gonna get the power washer out right now and start cleaning underneath. But the inside is pretty much prepped and ready. Got the wires out. All we have is this 1 amp wire. The EGT wires inside. Got brand new degas bottle. So this would show you what we would like to return to when the cab comes back down and the engine's all done. All right, we'll probably still vac it one more time. I'm too picky. It's never clean enough. All right, so it's not even close to done. We ran out of hot water, and it's Sunday, about 5 o'clock. So, you know what? I wanted to come in and get a little spraying done on it, because I only have so much hot water. And hot cuts through it really good, and we're trying to knock a lot of this rust stuff off. See, I'm not even close. It's gonna take quite a bit of power washing and cleaning to get all of it off. See that right there? There's a lot there. Get that off. And then under here, we're gonna focus on the top first. Get that to where it's all done. Put the lights up, and we'll be good to go. And then we can work on the frame, work on everything down here. But for now, we're just gonna work on the top, and then try to keep the floor clean while we do that. Because I mean, we probably shot back 10 pounds of dirt off of this so far, but up from the ground, from the floor. So we got the cab up, and we are just gonna start this process. I'm not in a freaking mad hurry to get the engine out. I'm in a mad hurry to get our process done, which right now it's clean. Clean. It's almost always clean. It's about all we do, isn't it? Clean. So, so far no big surprises. We're gonna cut it out, go get something to eat. Who knows? We might come back later. I don't know. We'll see. I do enjoy this. I mean, we moved everything around, got it all. This is a perfect chance to clean the floor. I mean, the bonus is you get the truck cleaned also, but then it takes extra time because we run out of hot. And if we put hot water down here and run this with hot, it'll take that floor and make it look wonderful.